Well, the market so far this year has been full of fireworks. From a rally in January to a sell-off in February to a number of twists and turns since then. The big question is, what happens next? Dominic Chu takes a look.
The first 6 months of 2018 didn't really play out at all like the first 6 months of 2017. While the broader market staged a relatively calm and steady rally all of last year, the same cannot be said this time around. But that isn't scaring some experts when it comes to the second half of this year.
Under the surface, small cap leadership, more aggressive areas are doing really well with the Dow flat and the S&P up about 3%. We think in the second half of this year can continue to be upward and the bulls should be in control here.
There will be a number of key drivers to watch as we head towards year end. But one of the most critical remains the health of corporate America and its ability to produce profits.
I think in the second half, it's going to be mostly earnings that's going to really impact where stocks go. Stocks tend to follow earnings.
Given all the uncertainty around President Trump's trade policies and the medium to longer term effects on the economy, investors will be watching and listening closely to any commentary from CEOs and CFOs during the upcoming earnings season about potential impacts to business. But if the economy can manage to maintain momentum, even pick up some steam, some parts of the market may do better than others.
When the GDP gains 3% or more, so you have a good economy, value tends to do much better than growth. So in our opinion, it's kind of a contrarian play, but with a stronger economy like we expect the second half of this year, it could finally be time for value to outperform growth the second half of 2018.
However, some sectors may appear less attractive than others do.
We've really avoided retail, and I think energy is tough because you're so dependent on the commodity price. But retail in general has been a tough place to be. I get worried about all the impacts that Amazon's going to have on many businesses. So I would avoid those two sectors.
Those are just a handful of the topics facing investors in the coming months. Add to that the upcoming midterm elections in Congress this fall, and you get what could be a recipe for more market volatility to finish the year. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Dominic Chu.